Man is by nature a social animal. An individual who is unsocial naturally and not accidentally is either beneath our notice or more than human. Society is something that precedes the individual. Anyone who either cannot lead the common life or is so self sufficient as not to need to, and therefore does not partake of society, is either a beast or a god. Hey there, this is Haile, and that quote was from one of Aristotle's famous transcribed writings, Politics. Today I'm here to talk about my social identity in relation to the societies and communities I attain to. I'll be covering my ethnicity, my nationality, my gender, my sexuality, and much more. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any comments about this video or any questions at all, please don't forget to leave a comment in the section below. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Thank you. I too am a man, unfortunately, neither a god nor a beast. With that comes the influence of the social communities I grew up to live in and am from. I'm a 19-year-old heterosexual male from the East African country of Ethiopia. I'm categorized as an Ethiopoid Negro race with the ethnicities Gurage, Amara, and Oromo from my mother's and father's side. Speaking of my family, I come from a middle-class family with a deep belief in the Tawahado Orthodox Church. Out of all these communities I belong to, I attained to certain characteristics as I believe deeply that they had a strong influence on my upbringing. The nationalistic, independent, and historical nature of my race, the culinary and the cultural genius of my ethnicities, and the strongly held beliefs of my religion keep me a proud subscriber of those communities. My heterosexuality and gender, on the other hand, as I see it, only becomes important in search of a mating partner. While my middle-class beginnings show me a humble way of life, my young, newfound curiosity still keeps me excited and lively. However, I tend to ignore the stubborn, strict, dogmatic, and innocent behavior some of the members of my community show forth. On a daily basis, as a student living in Azerbaijan, I must say I'm reminded every day of my race and religion as I am a minority. This becomes overwhelming at times of not belonging, when I feel like I don't belong, and it's quite burdensome. However, due to my English fluency, I'm not really affected by the difference of languages to that where I'm from. In addition, as people assume innocence and immaturity through my age, I'm quite aware of that aspect as well. For a person my age, I would say I've gotten to live a somewhat interesting life so far. Hence, within this small time, I have developed some values on how to lead my life. Some of them being realism, tolerance, overthinking, and self-belief. And of course, with my faults, stubbornness, and getting lost in the moment. I do see how the communities mentioned and discussed before this point have got me to this place. I do believe my humble beginnings within my religious and ethnic communities instilled in me the attempt to try to be realistic, modest, and my best to become the best. My love for dance and food comes from my childhood filled with traditional celebrations along with cultural cuisine and dances. I would also attribute my culinary explorations to my mother's Gurage ethnic background. When it comes to society, I would say that my culture needs some time to be developed. Even though Ethiopia is filled with amazing, hospitable people, there's still divide among our people on the cases of ethnicities. Stereotypes don't fall short for people of my origin. One that I can remember distinctly is that people from Gurage are seen as being stingy when it comes to money. This specific stereotype led to a lot of inappropriate jokes in my school days, which I didn't necessarily appreciate. In the world society, I perceive myself as an incomplete puzzle, and I forever will be, as I see it. My self-discovery will never be complete, but the best I can do is know myself more and use that knowledge for good. With that, I believe I can do more for the society and I. All in all, when I think of these groups I'm part of, I do recognize the huge influence they have in my life. I have experiences that showed me how breaking certain laws sent me down a spiral of self-shaming and depression. Thus, I took these values to be an important part of my development and social psychology. It's not all bad though. I love culinary beauty. I try my best to be humble, modest, and tolerant as my origins have taught me to be. I too am a social animal. That's good. Okay, take one. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay, can I do it again? Sorry, no. Okay, again.
Yeah, sure.
Take 2. No, it's the same. Don't stop it.
Okay.
I can trim it. Just the thing.
Sure.
Go. Take 2. Thanks. 2, 3. Text me. Hey there. 1, 2, 3. Take 4. Okay. Take 5. Take 5. Okay, go. And if you have any comments, if you have any questions with
Oh man, I'm really sorry.
It's fine. Okay.